All right. Looks like we're going to go ahead and grab the CEO himself and see what is good in the life of Team Excellent. I'm calling him. There he is.
What's up?
Pew, how's it going,
What's up,
man? Pew, you sound pretty happy to have won this match.
Happy? What do you mean happy? I'm the fucking CEO of Hornbeef. This is expected, you know?
It's
I kick all my fucking shitty players from Team Excellent. I get 4 new ones, and this is what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Pew, what did I ask you to do right before we went live?
I have no clue.
I said, keep it clean. So drop.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did. Okay.
So.
Okay. I'm sorry. I take back whatever I said.
I know you're excited, Pew, but we do need to keep it clean. We got kids at home watching.
Okay.
Right.
I'm sorry to all the 14-year-olds watching this, but I gotta be real with you, Beef. If this is what I feel, you know.
I understand.
I can't keep it clean. This is what I feel, you know. You gotta expect that.
All right. So you're feeling pretty good about that match. And I mean, let's just talk a little bit going back all the way to like cycle 2, cycle 3 of this season. You guys were in the top 3. You made it to the grand finals. The team started to, what happened? You guys lost some motivation right there? You lost some motivation?
Well, after cycle 2, we started playing like shit with Brodex. So we come to the conclusion, either we disband, because everybody got bored of losing. You know, when you finish second or third, you want to keep finishing that or even get first. And then when you finish 8th, like 2 times in a row in 2 tournaments, I think it was in Hontor and Sound Blaster, then you get demotivated, you know?
You didn't finish in 8th in Sound Blaster. You got eliminated in the group stages.
Yeah. So we said either we disband or we replace someone. And then we replaced, we thought about replacing me, but then we took Brodex, you know. So that's basically that.
Okay, so from there, you kick Brodex, you bring in some new blood. Team Excellent exists in kind of this hollow shell of itself for a while. You guys don't even make it to DreamHack after being expected to probably make it into DreamHack. And then you come back, you pick up these free agents. I mean, what was the thought process here in creating this new Excellent team?
Well, basically me and Nox were bros, you know. So basically Nox and me, like Nox, I talked to Nox because I heard he's going back from Thailand. I talked, yo man, you're up for rebuilding Exet? He's like, yeah man, I've been playing a lot in Thailand. I feel like screaming, I feel like playing again. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fix 3 more players. I saw Sergo being free, the best mid player out there for sure. Sender was free. We wanted to try out some supports, but we voted and everybody voted for Sender, so we picked Sender up. Kezu, he didn't really know what he wanted to do with Honyor, but when the CEO asks you, of course he's gonna say yes, you know?
Oh, absolutely. You got a responsibility to the CEO and Excellent Enterprises, Excellent Corporate. What the hell is your title here? Excellent Company?
What's up?
What is the full title of the team here? What are you the CEO of?
Team Excellent Gaming Gear.
Team Excellent Gaming Gear. Fantastic.
Yeah.
People have been wondering for a while, what is Pew the CEO of? So you brought these 5 players together, and I mean, when was this roster actually finalized?
Let's see here. What's the day today? Saturday? Wednesday.
And have you guys had the opportunity to scrim at all prior to today's matches?
5 games.
5 games, and how did those go?
We won 2-1 against Reason. We lost 1-2 to NK.
So that's 6 games, yeah. All right. And you guys were feeling all right coming into your matches today. Of course, won your first one 2-0, but I mean, what was the team's thoughts going in to face Stay Green? 4-time LAN champions, 17,000-time DreamHack, Han Tour cycle champions, and of course, the current reigning champs here in the Diamond Division.
Well, I want to keep it real. They have Swindle, and he's a really bad player. I have nothing more to say.
Okay. So, game number 1, you guys were, let me see if I can actually bring up those stats or not. Probably not, because the system is awful. Yeah, it looks like we have game one up here now. So game one, they decide to go with the Wombo combo type lineup. They go with Nahag, Flux, NG, and of course Tempest. You guys, on the other hand, you have the very much so the split pushing potential between Dog. You have Keizu playing one of his favorite scout, and Zergo. I talked with Swindlemonds, or at least I saw him afterwards saying it felt like they were playing against four Keizus. I mean, what was the game plan going into that one?
Well, the gameplay was basically let's pick Ophelia, the best hero in the game, and then let's pick Dog for Nox. We saw Scout up. I know SG, they kind of think Scout is annoying, so I went with, let's go with Scout. It's going to be mental, you know? It's going to be mental for them to play against a Scout. And as you saw, the second game, they first banned him right away.
Yeah.
So I feel like the Scout played with their mental stability a bit. And then we just wanted Ophelia and Gemini because those two heroes are so strong. I mean, they picked Flux and NG the last two picks. I thought, okay, that's a bit scary. But to be honest, Flux NG against Ophelia, it's kind of bad. Because, I mean, yeah, you gotta pull them in, but you don't have any damage. You don't have any burst potential. You don't really have any DPS with Flux either. So I can just ulti, Astro, and we will be fine. And I knew Seafreak was a bit rusty with his jungle heroes, so Tempest was one of the heroes I really wanted him to get. Mm-hmm. So that went as planned as well.
How many Tempest ultimates did you interrupt as Ophelia in that game?
I think it was a lot, maybe.
I think I counted at least 4.
Okay.
Between
fine.
Skeleton Kings and Push Sticks before he got the shrunken head.
I've been practicing my micro a lot, as you can see. I think my Ophelia is top 3 in the scene right now.
You definitely had like 340 gold per minute, like most of that game. Able to bring home quite a few items. So you guys definitely played well in game one. Now, game two definitely didn't go as well for you guys. You ended up getting kind of into this situation where they were pushing the top lane constantly. Nox was playing the Wretched Hag, and Nox just kept getting picked off in the top lane by the same combination. I mean, what was going on? What was team morale like at that point?
I mean, it was a bit disappointing. That game, I actually take the blame on myself because there was in the mid lane. We wanted to defend the tier 1 tower in the mid lane, you know? Mm-hmm. But I made the call a bit too late, so Kesu couldn't pour in with Sir Bengtsson. So I think there's a bit where we lost the game, and like Nox feeding in the top lane, I don't really see it as feeding. Like he needs to get the farm. Okay. Like we need to take risks and chance and farm like that. So I think that's fine. But I think the team fight in the mid lane was the deciding factor, you know?
Yeah, not working out right there. I'm trying to pull up the stats, but never mind. There's never going to be any stats for that whatsoever. So eventually you guys got pushed down in that top lane. That was the turning point in the middle lane that you had talked about. But going into game 3, I mean, the stakes were high. The stakes were real high here. You had a chance to beat Stay Green. Now, keep in mind, this is, of course, Stay Green without Minuts, so they did have to do a little bit of rotation, but it's still beating Stay Green. And you guys choose to bust out the Blood Hunter. What were your thoughts like going into that game? What gave you guys the balls to go for the Blood Hunter?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't want to brag, but we are the team that took out Dampier to the competitive scene. So we also know what's the best counter to Dampier, and that's Blood Hunter. We also saw a Bubbles pick. We thought they're going to suicide that. And Blood Hunter is really good against Bubbles as well. So that's pretty much the thought process behind Blood Hunter. But they went Rally and Blitz on the long lane. Somehow they got the first blood in the top lane because Swindle is bad. So that was really good. After that kill, we knew we had the game right away.
That was basic. Yeah, I think I even pointed that out in the cast. Like as soon as they dove tower and Sender got a double keg, one of which killed Rally, and like the other one they were able to kill Blitz, I think. Or maybe they just killed Blitz down there. Either way, I think they just killed Blitz. And then Nox was able to recover. It was insane. The turnaround right there, in combination with Keizu feeding off of the inexperienced player on Rhapsody, you guys were definitely making very big things happen. You didn't have the best game on Parasite, though. You had some camps blocked. You got zoned out. I mean, how, as the captain of the team, does that really play into it when you start having a bad individual game?
Well, I had 3 camps blocked. and he body blocked the last one. So I basically couldn't do anything. I just said to my team, I won't get anything. You need to carry me. And Kezu starting off killing, like they getting top, like the first blood top. Kezu playing excellent on the suicide 2v1 and killing them. Right there, I knew I'm not gonna flame. They're gonna carry me, you know. Because I can't do anything. The only thing I can do is to try catch up, which I think I did. It didn't really matter though, because my team already carried me through the game. But the only thing I can do is just try to share on the others, try help them where the other people's gonna go gank and stuff like that.
All right. So kept on doing your captainship right there. So I mean, yeah, I think that's about it for the games, man. Congratulations. The team looks solid. You guys expecting to continue doing well in this cycle? You feeling the team come together? You got some good chemistry going?
Yeah, we're going to win.
Great. Glad to hear it. When could we expect the first like hardware peripheral to be coming out from Team Excellent Gaming Gear?
We actually have one of them. I'm sending you in Skype. I would appreciate if you can advertise it on the stream. I also want to give some shoutouts, if that's okay.
Well, we're not done yet, Pew. I'm done asking questions about the game.
Okay.
Okay. I will put this on the monitor though, real quick, like, because this looks nice. I think people are really going to enjoy this one. So let's go ahead and put that up there. So this is the new Team Excellent Gaming Gear keyboard.
Yeah.
It's branded up there with your own Excellent brand. Now I'm noticing that there's of course the C.E.O. Is this one your own personal version?
This is the first one that will be out, and then we're gonna keep on making those. It's gonna eventually come to Nox, Kezu, and stuff like that.
Okay, and everybody's gonna have their own spacebar branded on there.
Yeah, so you can choose between which name you want. You know.
Okay, well that's not bad for sure. Is Sender gonna have a DDoS button on there?
That's a high possibility of that. Yes.
Maybe a Dawnbringer button on there for Nox.
Correct.
All right.
And only keeper and Warbeast for Kezu, right?
Well, and Scout.
Yeah. He only can play keeper and Warbeast.
No, I think he plays a pretty good Scout.
No.
He plays them like
the only thing he can play is fucking pull heroes, keeper and Warbeast. Didn't you see those last 3 games? Oh, never mind. He didn't play a single one. Fuck you, haters.
Pew. Let's take it down a notch. Okay, final thing I want to say here. You've recently opened up advertisements for a COO, your right hand here at Team Excellent Gaming Gear. I mean, how's the search for that going?
It's going pretty good. I got a lot of applications. I'm gonna go through them with my COO for Exit, Rose. So we're gonna look through the applications, pick 5 lucky ones, and do interviews with them.
Fantastic. Are those going to be streamed?
Correct.
Do you need a caster for those interviews?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. You can do your shout-outs now, Pew.
Okay. Shout out to my team, Nox, Kezu, Sender, and Zergo. You guys are, like Swindle Melons would say, pretty cool. Cool guys to hang out with. Shout out to Kezu, that only knows how to play pull heroes like Warbeast and Keeper. And my last shout out is to Swindle Melons. You're bad, man. You're really bad.
Shout out to Pew for dying to the easy camp. Pew was just killed by neutrals. And easy camp neutrals at that. Don't know if he bought out or not. Maybe. Pew's obviously pretty salty. Like, his team's in a great position, but he's having a real suffer game.
Yeah, dude, I smashed my keyboard so hard.
Did you break the Pew button?
I break the Alt-GR. It's off.
It's not good. It's not good,
It was worth
Pew.
it, though.
There you go.
I think it hyped my team.
There you go. It's good. Got to get the energy up. Anyway, Pew, congratulations to you and your team. Looking forward to seeing you guys more and more here in Haunter and throughout the weekend. So, guys, that's going to do it for us here today. Pew, we'll catch you later, buddy.
Thanks. Bye, Beef.
There you go, guys. CEO of Team Excellent Gaming Gear, Mr. Pew, coming in for a little bit of an interview. Always a pleasure to have him on. So congrats to them. Thanks to Stay Green and Excellent for putting on a hell of a series for us here, guys. But that wraps it up for CoLcast today. We're going to be back tomorrow at 12 p.m. EST. And that's, of course, going to be 1800 CET. And we'll be starting it off with the Losers Bracket round of 8. We'll probably even check in on Team Stay Green and see how it goes in their elimination match. See if they're going to be able to pull it out and make sure that they can retain that number 1 spot. Because once again, if they lose out in that 8th through 12th position, Lions has the opportunity to steal number 1. And of course, that guaranteed slot straight to Thailand. So big playoff implications. Gonna be going down tomorrow. Hope to see you all there. From me, make sure to follow me on Twitter, Cole_beef. And make sure to hit the follow button right here on twitch.tv/CoLcast. Huge shout out to my gaming organization, Complexity Gaming, and all of our awesome sponsors. Sound Blaster, Newegg.com, Origin, Elite Gaming, Twitch, DX Racer, and Scuff Gaming. Without them, it wouldn't be possible for me to be here casting for you guys. The guys, take it easy. We'll catch you tomorrow. Until then, have a good one. Bottom lane, they're going to try for some damage on the Blood Hunter, but he's got the boots. He'll drop the Blood Silence right here, and I'm not exactly sure that was the best idea. That's all it's done is given a bit of extra life. Oh, beautiful Keg going to be coming in right here. And Blood Hunter dropping a Blood Silence one more time. Blitz might die. Needs a deny. Not going to get it in time. Swinderman's on the swing back. Swinderman's